I know that I can't take no more. It ain't no lie. I wanna see you out that door, baby. Bye bye bye. If you know, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Will, and welcome back to the channel. And today's non-spoiler review is going to be for Deadpool and Wolverine. This is directed by Sean Levy and stars Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, who is reprising his iconic role as Logan, aka Wolverine, for the team-up that everyone has been waiting for. This is a non-spoiler review for the movie, so don't worry about it. I'm not going to spoil anything about the massive amount of cameos that take place in this movie or anything that happens in terms of super big reveals or stuff like that within the movie. This is just my general thoughts, so hopefully you enjoy this video. If this happens to be your first time checking out one of my videos, hi, my name is Will and I do geeky stuff on the internet. Whole slew of different types of videos. I just like to have fun and express my love of geekiness to the world around me. If that happens to be something that piques your interest and you like hearing it from a geeky bear like myself, then please subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. So, the long-awaited team-up of Deadpool and Wolverine. This sees Ryan Reynolds coming back as Deadpool and the very first R-rated MCU movie to grace our lovely screens. And boy howdy, is this a hell of a good movie. It is fantastic.
Say that again?
Deadpool being recruited by the TVA to help protect the multiverse, basically, and in order to do that, in order to protect the people that he loves, he ends up teaming up with his rival or love interest or his senpai notice me moment in terms of Wolverine. This is not necessarily the Wolverine from Logan. This is a Wolverine from a different timeline, of course. I gotta say, I have not grinned and laughed this much in a Marvel movie probably since Thor Ragnarok. The movie is done exceptionally well. It is not only the fan service movie of the year in terms of what it actually does and the cameos that you get in this movie. By the way, there are a lot of them. I won't spoil them for you here, even though some of them were spoiled for me. Way to go, internet. This movie is a hell of a lot of fun. The first 10 minutes alone of this movie are probably the best 10 minutes of an intro for a movie in title credits that I've seen in a very long time. It definitely does rival the opening song and credit sequence for Deadpool 2, which was performed beautifully by Celine Dion. This one was performed very well. Won't tell you the artist, but you can kind of guess what it was. It's really well done. The chemistry between Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds is fantastic. They have been teasing them teaming up with their characters in a movie for such a long time. So the fact that we were able to get it in such a spectacular fashion and be completely integrated within the MCU, but also kind of as a revival for MCU movies that really knocked it out of the park. It's no surprise that the Marvel Cinematic Universe has kind of struggled the last couple years. A lot of different things have happened. Some have been hits, some have been misses, but I think I can comfortably say Deadpool and Wolverine is definitely going to be a hit. Like I said, their chemistry is off the chart. I love the buddy copness of their characters working together. That's always been a thing for the characters in the comics. It's just fantastic to see it in live action and not with Wade having his mouth completely sewn shut. We got to see Cassandra Nova, who is the twin sister of Charles Xavier, as the primary antagonist of the movie. Her character's great. I think she's very terrifying. The blood, the gore, the violence, it's all done very well. There's a couple of things that just kind of made my jaw drop in terms of how things were happening, but the sequences, the action in the movie is fantastic. There's multiple different confrontations, especially between Wade and Logan, which work beautifully well. The fourth wall breaking, of course, is there. It's fantastic. I love it. And one thing I wasn't really expecting with the movie, but ended up being such a wonderful part of the movie to me, was that it did show a love and admiration for the Fox Marvel universe, and it kind of does serve as a little bit of a swan song with Disney's acquisition of 20th Century Fox a couple years ago. I thought it was handled really well. I was grinning ear to ear for a good portion of the movie, probably more than I've done in a while. It's paced very well. The story itself is very straightforward. It's not a whole bunch of random twists and turns for no reason, except for the cameos that you get in the movie. The story of both Logan and Wade looking for some forms of redemption within their past transgressions and things with people that they love, and if they were there or not for certain people. I thought that was handled really well. I really liked that integration within the movie. The story of the movie flowed very nicely with it, while also just the abhorrent comedy and violence that only Deadpool can master. It's really good. The first 10 minutes alone made this movie like top tier for me, just because of how much fun I had with the first 10 minutes. But it's so damn good. I don't think any fan of either of these characters or even the MCU will feel disappointed in this movie at all. I'll be very surprised if you do, but I had a wonderful time with this movie. It was fantastic. Like I said, the cameos galore. I knew of a couple because obviously we see a few in the trailers, but there were some I just was not expecting. And I thought they were handled super well and very, very entertaining too. It's so fucking good. It's a great goddamn movie.
Language.
It's going to be very interesting to see where Deadpool pops up next. I don't know if this is just the end of his original trilogy, because they kind of it felt like they were treating it as such while also giving him a fresh start in a new universe. Like I said, the intro, the first opening sequence alone had me dying. It was so good. But I can't recommend seeing this movie enough, so definitely go check it out if you have not seen Deadpool and Wolverine yet. If you have seen it, let me know your thoughts on it in the comments down below. Please keep it spoiler free. If you would like me to do a spoiler review, I have no qualms doing a spoiler review for the movie, talking about what I thought of the cameos and any of the other little Easter eggs in the movie. You know, I have no qualms doing a second video for it. It might take me like a week or two to get it out, but that will give you plenty of time to see it, and we can talk about it even further. Thank you so much for checking out this and all my videos. I really do appreciate it. Again, if this happens to be your first time checking out one of my videos, I greatly appreciate you stopping in and hearing what I had to say. And if you happen to enjoy it, subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. I've got a ton of videos on this channel I've had for almost 9 years at this point that you're more than welcome to check out. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And as always, until next time, I will catch you later. See ya! Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you did like this video, why not give me a thumbs up and share it with your friends? You can subscribe to the channel by clicking on my gorgeous little face right over there. You can follow me on all the various social media platforms right below. And last but certainly not least, if you've got a few extra minutes, why not check out one of the lovely videos floating right over here. Later.